Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jake from TNJ, and welcome back to the playoffs here in Season 4, as we are headed full steam into the playoffs with the number 1 seed. And wow, has this Lions team impressed up to this point. Now, this team has overcome a lot. Remember, the last 2 seasons, we have missed the playoffs. In Season 1, we did barely make the playoffs, but we lost in the first round pretty badly. We have moved on from Matt Stafford, and now our quarterback is Justin Fields. And let alone, this team is very, very young. We have a ton of draft picks, especially on the offensive line, and we're going to need to play our best game here as we go up against a juggernaut in Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. They have a ton of weapons on offense. Chris Carson at running back. He is now 89 overall, the number 12 ranked running back in the NFL. And then at receiver, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and also James Washington. Let's just take a look at DK Metcalf. Now, he is 85 overall, number 25 ranked receiver in the league. He's on the ascension, so he's definitely going to probably hit the 90 overall club. But just looking at their defense, it's not that good, to be honest. Looking at Bobby Wagner, Kendall Fuller, Shaquem Griffin, I think those are the only guys that are really showstoppers on their defense. So we need to attack this defensive line, this linebacking crew. The only guy we really need to account for is Bobby Wagner, because he is a veteran and one of the best in the game. So let's kick off this game here. Home field advantage throughout the whole playoffs. And here we go. Seattle is on the road and starting out this game with the ball. And out comes Russell Wilson. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the greatest quarterbacks potentially to be gracing the football field, because you think about it, he took a back seat to the defense in his first couple of years, and now he is showing himself in 2019. So here they go. Under center is Russell Wilson. Here he is handed off to Chris Carson up the middle. He's got a gain of 9 right away. So we already know what they're going to do quite a bit in this game. 2nd and 1, handoff. Chris Carson on the counter play, and Will Dissly can't get around. And now they get it to a 3rd and 1 at the 34. This time, Russell scrambles out to left side, gets hit. He's going to cough it up. That's a fumble, and Sean Chapman gets to him on the first drive of the game. Russell Wilson goes down, and Rich Patton picks it up. Look at Sean Chapman. Remember, we drafted him in Season 1 in the 3rd round, and here he is making his signature play of his career. So here we go back on our offense. Now Justin Fields onto the field. He gives the ball off to Kennedy Brooks, who has now taken over as the starting running back, and he gets a couple. Throw on 3rd and 7 across the middle. That's going to be Kenny Golladay with the catch. He's inside the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, now at the 13. Here's a throw out to left side. There's Tylan Wallace, who we picked up last season in his 2nd year. That is a 1st down. Handoff up the middle. This time, Travis Etienne inside the 5-yard line, making it to the 1 and a 1st and goal. Justin Fields, dump ball pass right back to him. He's going to beat the middle linebacker to the pylon. That is a touchdown for Travis Etienne out of Clemson, and he makes it a 7-0 lead, a picture-perfect start for this team, and we make it 7-0. So here is Russell Wilson back out onto the field. Does he have better luck on this drive? First throw, sacked on the play. Romeo Oruwariye gets in for the sack. He's been on the team for the last 5 years, and he makes his statement here in the NFC divisional round. Throw out to left side on the 2nd and 15. That's going to be caught. Will Dissly, 1st down. So they do convert on the 1st down throw. Here's a 2nd and 10 carry to the left side. That's going to be stopped in the backfield by Trey Flowers. Double-digit sacks for the 2nd straight year.
Gotcha, bitch.
3rd and 13. We're sending the blitz, and that's Oruwariye again. His 2nd sack of this game, and right away 3 sacks early, and we force the punt. So here, after the punt, here's Travis Etienne getting the carry out to left side. He gets a gain of 7 to the 16-yard line, bringing it to a 3rd and 3. Justin Fields from the shotgun, this time moving from the pocket to left side. He throws over the middle. That's deflected and almost a catch by T.J. Hockenson, and we had to punt the ball away. So here comes Russell Wilson back out onto the field. Under center, giving it to Chris Carson. A big hole up the middle. He breaks a tackle from Quandre Diggs and gets tackled from behind by Tracy Walker, but a big gain to about the 50-yard line. So now, 2nd and 4 at the 45. Throw out to the right side. That's going to be DK, and he's got about a loss of 1 on that one. So that brings it to a 3rd and 5. Russell throws across the middle. He's got a receiver open. That's a first down that time to James Washington at the 29. So now, no running backs in the backfield. 5 wide receivers set. Throw across the middle. It's going to be picked off. Rich Patton. He comes up with the interception at the 27-yard line. Rich Patton, who we drafted in the 1st round 2 years ago. He comes up with the 2nd turnover of the game. So here's our offense back out onto the field. Justin Fields, and Seattle is dialing up. As remember, they do not have Pete Carroll at coach anymore. They have Mike Tomlin. So a different looking defense. So here on 3rd down, here's a throw out to the left side. That's going to be deflected. And we had to punt the ball right back to Seattle. So here is Russell Wilson back out onto the field. Throwing out the ball out to the right side. That's going to be Will Dissly. Gain of 8. Handoff up the middle. That time it's Chris Carson. He's getting to about the 46-yard line for a first down. So a 2nd and 8 play. Throw across the middle. It's picked off again. Jelani Tavai. He gets down the sideline and tripped up by an offensive lineman. 2 interceptions already for Russell Wilson. It's disaster. This defense has been balling out all season. So here we come back on an offense. This time, TJ, that's actually Kenny Galladay across the middle, and that's going to be a first down. So from the 33-yard line, this time Justin Fields is going to get stacked by Jaron Reed. He loses about 5 yards, making it a 2nd and 15. From the 38, throw across the middle, wide open. Tylan Wallace, Justin Fields does find him, and it's going to be a first down catch at about the 17-yard line. So now, Justin Fields this time. Quarterback draw. He's going to run out to the left side. He's got the speed. Remember, he's got 88 speed. And it is a first down. So now, here is Justin Fields. Throw across the middle. It's going to be caught in the end zone for the touchdown. 3 yards out. It's T.J. Hockenson. And he's getting in for the touchdown. 14-0 here at home. Man, our team is balling out in the first half. So here's a draw play. This time, Chris Carson gets up the middle. He finds a crease, but can't get to the first down marker, making it a 3rd and 2. Handoff, Carson up the middle. This time, he can't find the lane. It's going to be a tackle just short of the first down marker by Tracy Walker. And now we have the ball back with 2 minutes left in the first half. So Justin Fields come back on the field. Here he is, scrambling out to the right side. He is thinking about it. He's going to take it himself and run about 13 yards upfield. And that is a first down. Pushed out at the 44. Justin Fields from the shotgun. Throw out to the right side. Kenny Galladay catches that one. And that's about a gain of 11 and enough for a first down. So now after a penalty, makes it 2nd and 19. Here's a throw out to the left side. This time, Kenny Galladay's open. He gets a block downfield from Travis Etienne. And that opens up a huge hole, a huge gain. And that's a first down at about the 30-yard line. So now a minute left here in the first half. Throw out to the right side, facing some pressure, and that is going to be incomplete, as you don't see that often. But now we get into a 3rd and 10. Fields, throw across the middle, wide open. T.J. Hockenson gets open. Beaten man coverage. That's Bobby Wagner for a first down. So now at about the 16-yard line, this time Fields has a clean pocket. Throws out to the right side. It's going to be a flag on that throw. And T.J. Hockenson actually gets the call. That's pass interference on the defense, making it a 1st and goal at the 6. Throw out to the right side. Here's another throw out to Hockenson, and somehow he does not come up with that one. He had that one I don't know what he was doing on that. So 10 seconds left in the first half. Throw across the middle. It is going to be a catch. Jesse James, our backup tight end. He gets in for the touchdown catch, and he makes it a 21-point lead as Tomlin is on his heels in this one. Wow, we are doing something special in this game. So here we come out to start the second half. Here's Justin Fields, handoff to Travis Etienne. He gets a huge hole up the middle. That's a gain of 14 to start it out. So here, once again, 1st and 10 at the 40. He tries to get another big run. He gets tripped out by his offensive lineman. So 2nd and 7 here across the middle. There's Etienne out of the backfield this time. He doesn't have the greatest hands in the world, but he does do enough out of the backfield. That's another first down. So now 2nd and 6. Here's a throw out to left side. That's going to be Tylan Wallace in the slot that time. And here's Justin Fields driving once again on this weak Seattle defense. Here's a counter play out to the right side. Etienne fumbles it, and luckily Tylan Wallace is there for the recovery as wow. What luck we had on that play. So that makes it a 3rd and 15. This time, Fields scrambles out to the left side, trying to find some room, but he throws it back across his body, and he finds Kenny Galladay, who was left all alone in the middle of the field. It's a first down at about the 17-yard line. So now, 2nd and 8. Here we are, running a draw play. This time, Etienne does get to the first down marker at about the 7, making it a 1st and goal. From the 7-yard line. This time, Justin Fields, throw out to the left side. He's got Tylan. That's a touchdown, number 82. That is going to be a score, and Tylan Wallace gets open. It is 28-0 here in the divisional round. So here is Seattle just trying to get anything going in this game, and it just seems like they are not showing up in this game. So here's Chris Carson on the carry up the middle. He's going to find a defender on that one, making it a 3rd and 6 at about the 45-yard line. Throw out to the right side. It's Will Dissly again, but he cannot get to the first down marker. And wow, this defense is shutting out Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. So now we come back out onto the field. Here's a throw out to the right side. That's going to be T.J. Hockenson. Nice throw in traffic. A big first down. So now 1st and 10 at about the 47 to start the 4th quarter. Throw across the middle. That's going to be a wide open throw. He missed Tylan Wallace by a wide margin. And now we bring it to a 2nd and 10 at about the 47. This time, Justin Fields throws across the middle. It's another incomplete pass. A wide open guy. He's just missing him now. 3rd and 10, 47 still. Throw across the middle. It's going to be deflected, and because he missed those first 2 passes, had to throw that one into traffic. And we do punt the ball away to Russell Wilson. So 1st and 10 at the 39. Throw across the middle. It's going to be a catch by James Washington. And that's a big throw. Only 107 yards passing for Russell Wilson. It's been that kind of a day for him. So draw play. This time, Chris Carson does get met. Jelani Tavai and Tracy Walker. 3rd and inches at about the 29-yard line. This time, we're going to stack the box, send a blitz, and we get to Russell Wilson. That's the 3rd sack of the game by Romeo Okwara. And I really love Okwara. I said it in the first episode. Here they do line up for the field goal, and that one is just way off. And wow, it just seems like Seattle is just pretty much outmatched in this one, as we just tried to run out this clock, run the ball with Etienne. A big carry out to the right side, and that is going to be a huge gain for about 17 yards. But look at this. It's a block in the back. As now here we go back out to the 44-yard line. Going to give it right back to Etienne. This time carry up the middle. He's going to get hit hard by Bobby Wagner, and it's going to be a fumble, and Seattle is going to fall on this one. And there is the first turnover for the Detroit Lions, as now Seattle is still down 4 scores, but at least with possession. So now 2nd and 7. This time throwing the ball deep. It's going to be an easy catch by Tyler Lockett. He burns Justin Coleman on that one. 35 yards and a score. So they do line up to kick the onside kick. This time it's going to be recovered by Hardman as he does cough it up, but his knee looks like it is down, and Seattle picks it up. But we're going to retain possession on that one. So now at about the 48-yard line, just trying to run this clock out. Here's Kennedy Brooks in the backfield. This time he picks up about a gain of 3 as you see the Seattle Seahawks are trying to strip the ball. As now we get it to a 2nd and 7. Be audible to a run play. This time counter play up to the right, up to the middle actually. It's going to be a gain of about 7 yards. As now that brings us to a 3rd and 1. We want to kind of keep running this clock. Handoff up the middle. Kennedy Brooks finds a little room. Gets to the outside. And he breaks free down the left sideline and gets tackled at about the 1. And now we have it inside the 5-yard line here on a 1st and goal. Pitch play out to the right side, and Travis Etienne has the speed. He gets to the end zone, and that one is gonna seal it up 35-7 as wow, what a route here in the first round of the playoffs. And I cannot be more proud of this team. Etienne gets in, and he had a great game. Our offense had a pretty good game, but our defense pretty much shut Russell Wilson down as well. Look at this. They didn't even have 200 yards passing. That just shows you how dominant this defense has been this entire season. And that's why I've been trying to re-sign these guys each week, because it's important. If you have a defense, you have to retain it. And it's kind of the formula. I just want to let you guys know I'm a Broncos fan, and seeing that 2015 Broncos Super Bowl, it's a perfect example because Peyton Manning was terrible that year, and all he had was that defense around him. You need to keep that defense going because there was 3 straight years of having good defenses, but you just need to keep building the defense, and it will just work. That's why we just need to resign these guys. As we keep these guys like Romeo Okwara, for example, he had 3 sacks in this game. You just never know. Build depth. If I can give you guys one example in franchise, build depth. It will always come in handy, especially in playoff games like this one, as Seattle just did not stand a chance. So we move on to the NFC Championship, and look who we will be facing. It is the Washington Redskins, led by Dwayne Haskins. This is amazing because you remember 2 seasons ago, they had the #1 pick and they went with Jake Fromm. But now they're in the NFC Championship. How do you draft Jake Fromm, #1 overall, and get in the NFC Championship with the quarterback you still had? That's just amazing to me. The leaps and bounds this Redskins team has made is just amazing. As you see, Zeke went absolutely insane in that round, 170 yards rushing. I mean, just amazing. In the AFC, look at this. The Dolphins and the Browns in the AFC Championship. That is just incredible. So you don't want to miss next round. We are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, and here we go. The Washington Redskins, and we got them at home. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I've been working hard for a minute. The ones who don't deserve it seem to be the ones that get it. The ones who speak the truth never get the recognition, but the ones that act foolish seem to get all the attention. It don't matter though. Yeah. Hey, it don't even matter though. Nope. Hey, it don't even matter.